Alright, here's my little LEGO movie Sideswipe, and I'll show you guys how I built it, and I'll show you how to transform it. Here are the pieces you're going to need for this, and make sure that this one is flat, this red one, and make sure that this is a regular piece. So, first we'll build the body of Sideswipe. We'll take this gray piece and put this black one right here. And sorry about my disgusting fingers. I apologize. Then you'll take this black piece, put it right here, and then let's go with this bar. You'll just center it, put it in there, and now let's just do the feet. So you'll take one of these ring pieces, put it right there, get another one, put it right there, and then take one of these pieces, put it there, get another one, do the same, spread them out a little bit just to make this easier. Now we will get one of these pieces, and this will hold the legs together, although it's not a very stable connection. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to build some alternate leg pieces that I don't think look as good, but they're more stable if you want that. Then you'll want to take one of these black pieces, and this will kind of be a faux wheel for Sideswipe. And then you'll take one of these pieces, put it right there, and then finally take a wheel piece, well, black circle piece, and put it there. And then we'll do the same right here. Just do the same thing. Yeah, see, it's not a stable, it's not a very solid connection, so I'll just skip to when that's done. So this leg is done now, and then to complete the look, you'll just turn these like that so that the faux wheels can be front and center. Now let's do the chest. So you'll want to take one of these pieces and put it right there. Then you can take this flat piece, just put it right there, and that's one of the brake lights. And then I'll put this down for a second. The other one's not exactly the same. You'll put the other red piece on it, but this time the one with the connector. And then you'll take this flat circle, half circle thing, and put it there. And then you'll want to plug it in. Focus. There we go. Put it right there. And now you have the chest. And I added this kind of center thing because if you can take your nail and kind of lift it up in the transformation, I think it adds a bit of dimension to the chest. Now we will do the arms. So you want to take one of these pieces, one of these pieces, just connect them right there. You'll take one of these, and then one of the wheels, and that will be an arm. And then you can just put the arm right there. And then just do the other arm, same thing. And just connect it. We'll straighten everything out at the end. And then finally, the head. It's just that. That's all it is. Just put it right here. And then the last two pieces are his arm blades, but I consider these accessories. So yeah, that's parts forming if you want to call it that, but I kind of consider them weapons. So here's how I would straighten him out. I would kind of bend his arm down like this and flare this piece out, having his arm go down. That's how I would do that. The wheels are not the wheels, the legs. You can bring them in and out like this, or you can turn them forward or backward, but the connection sucks. The connection is very flimsy. So I'll show some alternate legs a bit later. But yeah, this is Sideswipe. And then here's him with his arm blades. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Not the best arm articulation, but it's all right. He can go up and down like this. This can move, and then his arms at the elbow can bend like this. So you can have him doing this. You can have him doing some of this, whatever you want. Now I will show his alt mode. So you'll want to take these arm blades off first, and then lift his head up, get it out of the way, lift his arms up, get them out of the way. You'll just want to flatten this chest piece like that. And then I'll do the legs. The legs suck. I hate doing the legs. So you'll want to turn it like this. Make sure this leg thing is straight. And then you can already see it's getting a little flimsy here. You want to straighten it out. Yeah, that happens. And just push it in. And then you'll do the other side. The same. Push it in. Looks a little rough right now. I'll straighten it out later. Then you just push the arms in like this. And then straighten the arms all out onto the side like that. Do the same on the other side. And then just put the head in like this. And here, more or less, is Sideswipe. Let me just straighten this part out. I'll just skip to that. Here is his vehicle mode, and I think it looks pretty nice. It's not his convertible mode. It's I think it's Revenge of the Fallen, has the one with the roof. I think it looks pretty clean right here. I don't have like a figure to compare it to, but you're just gonna have to trust me. This is as good as I could get. These can store on the sides like that if you want. Plug them in there, but you know, I don't know. I don't do that. And yeah, I think it looks nice. These legs, transforming them are kind of hard because it's so flimsy. So let me just show you really quick these alternative wheels I have, or alternative legs. So put those off to the side, and then here are the alternative legs. So I'll just take one apart really quick and show you how I made it. It's just one of these pieces. You know, I think you guys can tell how I made this. You can see right here what this is made out of. So put it back together, and then I will show you really quickly what it looks like when it's part of the vehicle. It pretty much looks the exact same as the other one, almost. And then when I really quickly transform this guy, you'll see it doesn't look as good in robot mode. However, it doesn't fall apart. So there's that. And also, I think these black pieces are a little more rare, so this is probably gonna be easier for you guys to make. The faux wheels right here, though, don't look as good. But yeah, that's an alternative option if you want. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy building this Sideswipe. And if you want more instructions for any of these guys, just let me know. I think I might do Starscream next, but if someone really wants one of these guys, just let me know.